Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, Shalom and good day. You are listening to Awaz Community Radio. And today we'll be talking about apprenticeship recruitment within Greater Manchester Police. Now, if you'd like to get in touch with us, just email us on awazcommunityradio@gmail.com. Give us a call, it's 0161 839 9817. We're on Facebook, just type in Awaz Community Radio or tweet us at Awaz Radio 122. Thank you for tuning in to Awaz Community Radio. Your host for today is Syra, and my guests are Billa and Mariyam. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi Syra.
Thank you so much for coming in. First time for Billa. Welcome to Awaz Community Radio.
Good, thank you very much.
And welcome back to that familiar face/voice. Mariyam, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you back. Our listeners may remember that you've been volunteering with us in the past, and also you've been doing some radio shows, so good to have you back.
Thank you.
Now, Billa, would you like to introduce yourself to our listeners? You're from Greater Manchester Police, and you're talking about apprenticeship recruitment today.
I am indeed, yes, thank you. I'm Billa Duggal. I'm the apprenticeship coordinator for Greater Manchester Police. I've been with Greater Manchester Police for 26 years. I've got a depth of experience with schemes for young people and employability for young people, and I've had the pleasure of introducing apprentices in Greater Manchester Police since 2013.
Right, so it's been running since 2013.
That's right.
And how many apprentices have you recruited?
To date, we have done 190 apprentices in just over 3 years.
Fantastic. And we'll be getting on to Mariyam shortly. She is one of the apprentices that you recruited, and we're so chuffed to have her back, really proud, because she's from Awaz Community Radio. So that's an amazing achievement you've done with apprentices. Now, can you tell us, what is the plan for the next 12 months regarding apprentices?
We've got quite an ambitious plan based on the success over the last 3 years. We've just finished a recruitment phase where we've actually taken on 60 apprentices, and we hope to take 60 apprentices on roughly a quarterly basis.
And the results are really great. I mean, given Mariyam's intake, what was the percentage of apprentices who got GMP jobs afterwards?
We're very, very proud of the apprentices we have taken on. The apprentices we've taken on have actually represented a very diverse aspect of our Greater Manchester communities, and we're very proud of that. And in the very last batch that we had of 27 apprentices, we actually had 90% that actually got Greater Manchester Police jobs.
That's a fantastic figure. I mean, that's surely got to encourage people to sign up for apprenticeships.
It certainly has. I mean, one of the things we do pride ourselves of is giving a really good development opportunity, and in addition to that, provide the right support. And in addition to that, working with a fantastic training provider. In the second half of the apprenticeship, we really help with employability skills as well. And I think that really helps on how to approach the application and recruitment process for an organisation like GMP and other external organisations as well. So by the time the apprenticeship is into the second half, I think our apprentices are really confident on how to tackle the recruitment process.
Great. And can you tell us a bit more about what do you think apprentices get out of their apprenticeship with GMP?
The apprentices get, I would say, quite a number of things. And first and foremost, it's working with a large organisation that will put a tremendous amount of investment into a young apprentice. And when I talk about investment, I'm talking about the supervisors are briefed about the nuances of the apprenticeship scheme, and so supervisors will work very closely with our apprentices, set development plans, meet regularly, provide adequate training, and also link in with the training provider tutors as well, and they will make sure that the development is at the pace of an individual. So the first level of investment is a supervisor. We also provide a tutor from our training provider, Daymar Training, at the moment, and that tutor will meet at a minimum of once a month with an apprentice and provide the support in terms of developing in that job role, but also about employment skills and how to actually gather and embed professional skills in the place of work. And in addition to that, we will also provide a mentor, a force-wide mentor external to the units that the apprentices are placed in, and that just means that the apprentice has someone who can actually help them get settled into the organisation, but also actually on any other areas that might be in an apprentice's mind. So one of the things might be about future job employment and an application process. So at an early stage, they've got somebody who they can talk to. I do also keep a very wide door open myself, and actually ensure that if there's any overall concerns, that any apprentice can approach myself directly and signpost them to any other help that they might require as well.
So how important are apprentices, do you think, to the police force?
For Greater Manchester Police, our apprentices are invaluable, very important for our future career progression into the organisation. We've already seen great results. We've actually seen young people become student officers, police and community support officers, and a range of police staff roles, too numerous for me to mention here, but both specialist roles and other roles as well.
Great, and now I'm going to bring Mariyam over to speak to us. So Mariyam, you are one of the success stories from our centre and with GMP. Can you tell us a bit about how you found out about the apprenticeship?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the apprenticeship. What happened was I was working with Awaz, and I didn't go to uni, so I was sort of desperate and trying to look for a job, and I was approached by one of the police officers, PC Collins, and he said, apply for the apprenticeship. So I went for the application form, and I filled it in and got the job. And throughout the year I've been doing the apprenticeship, and I was based in the finance department. I've met so many people because it was all in the FHQ, the force headquarters, and because of Billa and the mentor and my Dhamma training tutor, everyone helped me to get used to slowly, the work, getting into the work placements and everything. And then 1 year later, I've got myself a permanent job.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So how did you feel when you first started as an apprentice?
I was scared. I was nervous, scared. Because it was my first job, I didn't know what to expect or what were others expecting of me. But they all understood, and as an apprentice, I'm a new learner, and everyone's happy to sort of teach me everything that they know. So I was getting approached by so many people around the building, and they were all just very friendly. It was such a nice environment to work in, and I'm very happy that this is my first job.
And you were around other apprentices, so you could touch, kind of make contact with people who were in the same boat as you.
Because I was in the FHQ, there was loads of my apprentices, and we used to meet up every few months for a gather meeting with Billa. Everybody was sort of around my age. As when I went to work, everybody was very, they were older. It was rare that you found somebody who was about 19, 20. So the fact that I was an apprentice with people my age, I felt much more comfortable.
It's a nice way to get you started, isn't it?
Yeah, because I didn't feel on my own. I knew a group of other people are in the same position as me. Some people didn't have, some people kept saying, I don't have much work to do. But then once they got the work, they were like, oh my God, this is work. But some people sort of got slowly into it. But I was just very excited, and I just wanted to do everyone's work. So yeah, I'm very happy. And after the whole year, I've got myself a job in a different place in Openshaw. I'm working in a business support, so it's related to finance, as my connection was with the business support. So the fact that I've taken the same sort of job role route, I feel I understand what finance does and where the business support sits. Because in the finance, as an apprentice, I was just told, this is what we do, and we pay people out, we pay companies and GMP, but we used to get the invoices from business support. So I'm sort of taking my roots back, and I feel much more comfortable in this job.
And it's great to see that you've had that development and journey where you started as somebody, as you said, you didn't know what was expected of you. No one knew what to expect, and now you understand a lot better.
Yeah, there is a huge difference between apprenticeship and a job, but I'm a hardworking person anyway, so I'm just looking forward to getting more work to do, and all the responsibilities that I've been given in the new job. But I think without the apprenticeship, I wouldn't be where I am now, because all the support and this little steps I was taking to get to a higher place, to get to a job, because I think I knew I needed some sort of support before getting a proper job. So the fact that I've picked an apprenticeship, I think it was just the perfect choice I've done.
Great. And it's very important to also add that with an apprenticeship, you are working, you're earning, but you're also studying. So can you tell our listeners what qualification you've gained?
The qualification I gained was a BTEC Level 2 Business Administration. And every month I'd meet my tutor, and we'd go through all the coursework. He'd give me a coursework to do, chapter by chapter, and towards the end we just completed the whole qualification, and now soon I'm going to get my certificate, and then that's all done.
Brilliant. How do you feel, Billa, hearing success stories like Mariyam's?
I think it just brings a big smile on my face. Words really can't express the satisfaction of seeing young people developing, stretching themselves, and then actually being successful in getting permanent roles, hopefully within the organisation. But I think because of the development and the transferable skills, I think they're very well faced to actually apply for any role. After a busy organisation like GMP, I think you can work in almost anywhere. So it makes me very proud.
And the apprenticeships appeal to all communities, don't they? A real diverse range.
The apprenticeship opportunities are the apprenticeships are in a role called the Administration Support Apprentices. We've actually got them throughout Greater Manchester. We want every member of the community to feel that this is a role that is suitable. And over the 3 years we've actually been recruiting. We've actually been very successful in actually trying to reach out into communities and have a very good representation. So whatever your background, as long as you've got potential, we're really looking for every member of the community. In particular, it does suit people 16 to 24, I would say. It suits very much indeed. But we, if you're above that or outside of that range, particularly 24 plus, we will actually look at that as well.
So Billa, when is the next recruitment window?
It's a very good question, actually. It's just around the corner. Our next recruitment window is on the 12th of October, and the application process is through a national website. It's on www.gov.uk, and you can also get some more information from directly from myself if you want to email me on apprentice with a capital A at gmp.police.uk. And if you've got any questions at all, if you're at all hesitant about doing it, I'm more than happy to speak to you as well. And the number you can get me on is 0161 856 0890.
Fantastic. And Mariyam, any last words for young people out there who are listening, who may be in a position like yourself, either they're at home or they're in a volunteering work placement and thinking about what to do next?
Yeah, just go for it, to be honest. Because if I didn't think myself, let's just do it, then I don't think I would have got the job. I'd still be at home. So because this opportunity is going, just do it.
And you get to work, earn, study, all
Yeah,
together.
and plus I'm very comfortable with the timings, because it's a flexi time between 8 o'clock and 10. So you can start work between 8 and 10. You could come home at 3 if you want, half 3, but the latest is 6. And because it's flexi hours, the amount of time you work, say for example you're working overtime, you bank all that time up, and then you can have longer lunch times or early finish. So I'm very comfortable, I'm very happy with that.
Can I just add to that, the type of persons that we're looking for, anyone that's actually positive about developing themselves and actually getting into the world of employment. And what we're looking for in particular is people with potential. So if you think, well, I haven't got qualifications or I haven't got the work experience, don't let that put you off. What we are if you're positive and if you want to develop yourself, we're looking for potential. And I would echo what Mariyam's just said. Go for it. What have you got to lose? And I would be delighted to see you in the process and to encourage and advise and to see you successfully through the recruitment process.
Brilliant. Thank you so much to Billa and Mariyam for coming in to promote apprenticeship vacancies within Greater Manchester Police.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you very much.
You've been listening to Awaz Community Radio. If you want to get in touch with us, all you've got to do is type in Awaz Community Radio into Facebook. You can tweet us at awazradio122. We're on email as well. Just type in awazcommunityradio@gmail.com, or you can give us a call. It's 0161 839 9817. Thank you for listening, and don't forget, today, just go for it.